高評価したよ。こんばんは。カズさんこんばんは。
Our third win was secured by Eastside Boog in the wreck for bagging one defender and soaring over another. This liftoff is worthy of free boarding, fully ready for takeoff. And your top assist was from Coach Peanut in the wreck, throwing up the unlikely alley from the sideline, elevating above the defender before zipping the pass over the treetops. Patiently waiting, then...
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's Memphis's starting group. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Brandon Clark. And for the Bulls, Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Kessler in at the center. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of this game. I do think we can expect a slower game than we thought.
Here's Buzelis. Down low and stolen by Clark. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Pass to Jackson. Takes the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And it's Giddey missing. He shoots it. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Back to MP. Lets the three fly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Jerome outside. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Here's Kessler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Wells, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Giddey using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Chicago passing it around. White for 3. The shot comes out. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Wells. Back to Jerome. Now here's Jackson. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Williams comes in for Giddey, and it's Westbrook in for White. Then for Memphis, Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr., and it's Colin Sexton in for Wells.
こんばんは。顔のある上限の月。
A 20-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
こんばんは。涙をこらえた顔。
First free throw is good. All right, Richard, All-Star Weekend is in the rearview mirror now. Some new roads ahead for some teams, though.
Yeah, there are definitely some teams out there that have a very different outlook right now. It's an exciting time of year to be a fan, though.
Grizzlies trail by 4. And here's Jerome. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Aldama outside. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's MP. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Memphis let me know the status. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. The Bulls trail by 4. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jalen Wells, Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Jackson, and it's Sexton in at the 1. 6 to shoot. Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Wells. He got a piece of it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Clark. Kessler with a rebound. And for Chicago, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. On the wing, Sexton. Ooh, poked away. Clark. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Now here's MP. He's covered by Wells. And stolen by Jackson. They've got numbers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. 6-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He contributed 20 points, and his range was on full display. It's been an incredible stretch for him, and we'll find out soon enough if he can keep it going. Send it back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
And he gets that one. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Memphis leading by 6. Jackson outside. On the wing, Sexton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
MP against Sexton. MP scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple. MP's got 10 points in the game.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Outside Sexton. Here's the teardrop. Chicago grabs the miss.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Inside, here's Clark. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Bulls trail by 9. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Jackson outside. Back to Wells. Pass to Jackson. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Then for Memphis, Edey's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jackson. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Sexton. Chicago passing it around. The rebound by Edey. so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Jalen Wells, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
They've got Josh Giddey, Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Jerome. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. 3-pointer. Kessler down low. Clark covers. 5 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Buzelis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at reading the defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. PA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Jackson outside. Pass to Sexton. Jackson on the wing. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
Talk about guys who quietly dominate on both ends of the floor. Jaren Jackson Jr., at times, he just makes it look so easy.
Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And the shot's good.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Grizzlies lead by 6. Outside Sexton, looking to get back on track. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Buzelis. The rebound by Jackson.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Over Kessler. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Back to Giddey. A deep three from MP. Can't connect from long distance. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
From deep, MP buries it from three. MP's got 16 points now.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Jerome against MP. Jerome. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Wells comes in for Sexton.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Bulls trail by 10. MP outside. Outside White. Chicago passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good off the glass. Kessler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the level of activity this team just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Timeout called, Memphis. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Aldama's checked in for Clark. Here's Jerome. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to MP. Williams on the wing. Shoots over Jackson. Williams misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's MP from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Dives for it. Stolen by Kessler. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Chicago.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Edey. It's Wells on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Edey, that's good. Edey's got his first points of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Okoro outside. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And they get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Wells, the pass to Aldama, and that one drops. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside, Williams. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 25 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
For Chicago, Smith. New group getting ready for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Smith. White comes in for Williams. Josh Giddey's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And MP is subbed in for Jones. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson. On the court for Memphis, we've got Edey. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the point. And that one falls for Edey. Chicago making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And he makes the first but misses the second.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
And MP throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jerome. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's MP. He's covered by Jerome. That's good from Giddey on the assist by MP. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Jerome passes to Wells. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first. Man, he's checked in for Aldama. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Jerome. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Fires from the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. White. Yes, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Here's Jerome. Edey controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Giddey. Now MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Jerome outside. And here's Clark. Back to Jerome. Puts up a 3. They double him with White. Outside Wells. Pass to Jerome. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing. They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Memphis calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Jerome finds Jackson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Chicago leading by 6. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 37.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And another miss by Memphis. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Buzelis, and it's blocked by Edey. And here's the fast break. Here's Jerome. MP with the block. And he gets it back.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Outside White. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter here. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Jerome.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Jerome finds Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Jerome, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And MP throws it down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Tipped. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. And that puts him up 5. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
MP against Jerome. Jackson outside. Here's the 3. That shot missing. Now here's White. And so Chicago takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my all, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Like did you get the memo? She eat that road and relay. Then I can solve your riddle. You like it's
マロンシャン見てる？2点よ。 ありがとう、ニコニコ。うん。意味ありげなだね、汗汗。うん。 そうなんだ。そうやね。
She don't want it, no more, don't want it.
配信やめる。
I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lick the spoon and I scrape the bowl. Scrape the bowl, scrape the bowl. Like did you get the memo? She eat that road to relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like it, let's do this. A SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang details. On a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She too gonna, she can eat it.